Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. It is the 19th of April already, and we have been around for about 4 years, putting in solid foundations because we are a cloud nation. We are not a business opportunity. We have industries within our nation which could be loosely termed as business opportunities. But these are optional. Anybody can be a citizen, and we are now expanding our economy to improve the liquidity of our currency and its value. And this will benefit all our citizens because all our citizens receive free gifts every month of our currency. Anyone can be a citizen. There's no obligation, there's no fee. You just come along, prove you're a real person, and that's all you need to do. As a citizen, you are not pigeonholed. You are not separated because of superficial differences. You are treated and seen as a human being. We recognize that all human beings are unique and so have something unique to offer to our community and therefore of equal value to every other human being in our community. So you're part of a big family of humanity, not separated in any way. And that is a non-separatist ideology. And we'll have a little affirmation to help us with that in a moment. What the purpose of We Share Abundance as a nation is to bring happiness and joy to all our citizens. And you can't buy that. It doesn't matter whether you're making $1 million or nothing with us. Happiness cannot be bought. You can get short-term pleasure from buying a gift or something you've always wanted or whatever it may be that you spend your money on, but it will soon pass. Whatever it is you bought, you'll soon be wanting more, and you can keep spending more, but you'll always be wanting more. You'll not know what it is that you're searching for, and it's that true happiness that can only be found through loving service to others. And the great thing about loving service to others is the more you go about that as your way of life, the more that everything that you want and need will flow to you. You won't have to chase after it. Chasing after money, very difficult, very stressful. But if you go about life with loving service to others, money will start to chase you. It'll follow you. And that will be an added bonus to the happiness that you find through that service. So that is what we're going to have a little prayer about before we get started. And then we'll have that affirmation. And then I'll bring you up to date with what I can on the what's been happening today in We Share Abundance. But we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, X, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Updates. And I'll be going to Facebook in a moment because that's where we get most of the comments and we can see the names of people in Facebook, which in general we can't do here in the app. But we can see the names of people on YouTube here. And we've got Lewis in from Portugal, Don in from Canada, British Columbia, Colin in from South Africa. Better late than never. I'm not sure whether he's referring to himself or me, because I was a minute late, I think. Then we got several Facebook users. And we got Paramand from Suriname. Parmanand, I think. Okay. And let's get over now to Facebook. And once we're there, I'll be looking for We Share Abundance Updates group. And looking then for the 19th of April. Come on, Facebook. Okay, 19th of April. Yep. And we have the comments panel coming up. And we got Norman in from Doncaster in England. We got Walter in from somewhere in Africa, and I can't remember which country. We got Werner in from South Africa. We've got Elvis in from Kenya, Nairobi. Willie Coombs from Atlanta in Georgia, USA. Buzina from Scotland in capital city, Edinburgh. Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. Maureen from London, England. Peter from Kettering in England. Walter from Namibia. And Peter Stotesbury. I don't know what is put there. He's got Florent Fertilati. I don't know what that means, but anyway, he's from Portugal, I believe. Right. Let's get started right now with that short prayer, and then the affirmation, and then I'll let you have the information that I've got for you. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member finds the joy of service, and through service attracts true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And a little affirmation: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I did tell you I've been away for most of the day. I was here till about 9:30, and I got back online about 10 maybe 15 minutes ago. So I did get an internet connection during the afternoon, and I was able to communicate with Devyani. I'd already spoken with her this morning before I left, but and there was an issue that cropped up which I'd asked her to look into, and it appears that the coding is incorrect for some of the placements in the 777 plan. Now, I know she's working on correcting that at the moment, but I don't know how far she's got with it. I've not had a chance to check with her yet. I'm not sure whether she's still there. She's probably finished for the day now, because she started earlier than she normally does, and it's quite late there. But tomorrow she will be working, and we'll be finding out where she's got with that. But there will be some placements that will need correction. Now, whether we can do that automatically or whether we're going to have to go through it manually, I don't know. Now, it's not affected everyone, but it is an important issue, and it was brought to our attention by one of our long-standing members, Rao, and it is something we need to get right, and so that will be our priority before we get on to anything else. So tomorrow I'll be able to give you a better update on that, because I'll talk with Devyani, and we'll find out where we are and what else has been done while I've not been here, and how we're going to make corrections where they are required. As I say, it doesn't affect everybody, but it does affect some people, and we need to make sure things are right. Frustrating, but that's why we're in soft launch and we've not really gone out and blasted things to everybody at this moment in time. I know it doesn't affect everybody because I've been checking some of the accounts that we have, and the placements in those accounts have been correct. So I'm not quite sure how this error in understanding came about, but anyway, we will be putting it right. I see we've got Richard in from Devon in England and Andrew in from Auckland in New Zealand as well. So that's the bad news and the good news. The bad news is it needs correcting, and the good news is we found it and we're going to get it right. Okay. I don't have much else for you on anything else because, as I say, I had private matters to attend to today, and everything until I left was as normal and going okay. Right. I do have some numbers for you, but I can answer any questions you've got as well while we're on it, of course, as we normally do. But I do have some numbers for you. The number of registered members is up by 38 to 4,200 and 42,223. Active members up by 11 to 2,249. Multiply Visa, pretty much the same, but the bonus pool up $1 to 10,395 from the logging in and getting the revenue share. Let me just check on one thing. I'm not sure whether I'm still logged in here. Hopefully. Let's see. No. So while that's logging in, because I want to see how many members we have now. We were at 7,707 this time yesterday, and we now have how many? 7,782. So we're up, what, 75 in that period of time. Okay, let's okay. So I just checked Skype as well to see if there were any messages there that I'd not picked up from Deviani, and there aren't. So let me see if we've got anything here. We've got Kingsley in from Manchester, but no questions. Let me get back to the app. And scrolling down there. I don't think there's anything else in here. No questions. No questions. I can't give you any answers. And I don't have any additional information. As I say, I've been away most of the day today. Pretty unusual for me, but these things happen. So there is no purpose in me keeping you any longer, but if you do have any placements that you think are wrong, hang on until we've made our corrections. And then if you still think you've got placements that are wrong, we can look into it. But you may see people being added into you or being removed from you over the course of us making those corrections. One other thing, I did see a message, or in fact, I was directed to a message that came in Facebook from someone saying, it's not fair that I've passed up somebody who's a really active person and I've got somebody who's not active. First of all, stop thinking about what can I get out of it? What's in it for me? Start thinking about what can I do for others? So if you have somebody there that you've got placed that isn't active, get in touch with them and help them to become active. It will benefit them. They need to refer at least one person, ideally 2 or 3 or more, to get the full benefit of the plan. So that's your first job, is to help people. Second thing is, it's probably not fair that you're passing up somebody and getting lots and lots and lots and lots of pass ups in place of it. So if you don't like passing people up, we could change the plan and not have any pass ups, and you would soon be complaining then about things. Thirdly, the reason that most pass up plans fail is because people either don't pass anybody up, they'll only refer maybe the first person, and then if they've got to pass somebody up, they won't refer anybody else, so nobody gets any pass ups. The second reason they fail is that people say, oh, well, I want to go beyond these pass ups, but I don't really want to give away somebody that is one of my referrals that is a good person, a good active member. So they put a ghost in there, they put the goldfish in, or their pet worm or something, so that the pass up system doesn't work because nobody is ever doing anything. They put in a dud, if you like. What we've done is we've fixed that, because everybody will pass people up. Nobody is a dud because they will all pass somebody up to you. And remember this, it doesn't matter whether somebody goes out and refers 1,000 people and they've been passed up to you. You're going to get 1 commission out of that person in each level, if they're with you in each level. 1 commission. When somebody that you consider a dud is passed up to you, you're going to get 1 commission from that person, and you're going to get 1 or 2 possibly pass ups from that person, usually 2. You're always going to get 2 in time, but if we're looking at phase 1, could be just 1 for quite a long time. The same happens whether the person is active or passive. You're going to get 1 commission and 1 or 2 pass-ups, and that's it. So stop bleating if you are one that is in that mood, that mindset about, I've given somebody up who's good and I've got somebody who's a dud. Get out there, help the person that you consider to be a dud. They're not a dud. They just don't have the confidence to go out and refer people, and they don't understand how it will benefit them. So get out there and help them. Okay. Right. Where are we? We've got Colin in saying something, and I can't see it because it's, let me do that, and it should. Oh, Colin saying better late than never. Okay. So while I'm scrolling down just to see if there's anything else here, we got CC. What can you do for others? What do you do? People put in hard dollars on your platform, but you didn't deliver what you promised. I think that's aimed at me. We have always promised to build a community of like-minded individuals who seek more than just material gains. That is our main objective. That is our mission. Our mission is to bring happiness to people, and we've had setbacks along the way. We've never disappeared. I don't believe we've broken any promises. We've had some things that have caused us to change the way that we do things, but that is all. We're still here, still working for everybody, working to make people happy. Okay. A couple more people in from Facebook who will have a look and see who they are before we depart. Okay, let's see. We had Elvis saying Beatrice Aurora. I don't know what that means. We got Joseph from Nigeria. Kingsley, Beyond Infinity Car, how is that coming up? Good question. I don't know. I have been pestering them, and the answer I got back eventually, I was told to look in the Telegram group. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing in the Telegram group. They said, look at the pin message in the Telegram. There's 101 pin messages in their official Telegram group. So I got onto them and I told them that, and I said, all I want to know is, how are you going to deliver my car and when? And it's not even my car, it's in the other account, which is in my wife's name, but they're both for We Share Abundance. They're not hers and they're not mine. So eventually I got an answer back, a very short email saying, we are in the process of contacting the dealers. And that is all I know at this stage. I've forgotten how many cars they are delivering, but it's a handful. 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe. I can't remember. I don't think it's 8, but it's not a huge number. So even if it was 10, to contact 10 dealers, even if it means a phone call for half an hour, we're looking at 5 hours. It should not take very long to get some sort of resolution. However, the wheels apparently are grinding, however slowly, and we'll have to wait and see what happens. But that's the best answer I can give you, Kingsley. It's the only one I have. Can we have a WSA WhatsApp group? You can start your own if you want. I'm not involved in it. I don't get involved in WhatsApp groups. I'm sorry that I ever started the Telegram group for the third-party plans, but it's there. We won't remove it. I answer questions here, and we answer them in a way that everybody can see. We are 100% transparent, and that is the best I can do. It is available on X, Twitch, YouTube, and here in this group. Some people don't like Facebook. Okay, go to YouTube. If you don't like YouTube, go to Twitch or go to Facebook. You know, it's there. So that's it. We also have the other group where you can put in questions and get answers from members. But I caution you that members' answers are not always 100% correct. Okay? So that is that that is the answer to your question anyway, Joseph, or to your request. But yeah, by all means, start your own. I have no objection to anybody starting their own group, particularly if it's for the benefit of their own members, their own network. Okay. Right. Then with that, I believe we are now finished. I'm going to get back to... Yep, I can't see any more questions that have come in. So that's it from me. I'll be back here tomorrow. I'll let you know how we're getting on with those corrections in the placements of a few people and where we are up to with everything and how soon we're hoping to get completed with the 777 plan and onto the Share Hope plan. Until then, which is 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, X, and in our Facebook group, we share abundance updates. Get out there, keep building, keep building, keep building. And just as important, or perhaps even more importantly, keep helping, keep helping, keep helping. If there are people that you think are duds, then they need your help more than the other people. Okay? Nobody is a dud. We're all just part of one big family. Some people have an aptitude for some things better than others, and it'll all balance out in the long run. So that's it. Okay. And got a question here from Facebook just before I go. Somebody's stopped me leaving. Here we go. We've got Joe in. I just love you but I need to join the 777 plan and I don't have any available cash. How I'm having issues using my ATM card to load cash. You can use crypto. You can use a card. If the card isn't being accepted by Stripe because you're in a country or they're blocking you for whatever reason, there's nothing we can do about that from a card point of view. The other alternative you have is to maybe buy Bitcoin on PayPal or somewhere like that, or one of the other exchanges, an exchange that you can use in whatever country you're in, change it, convert it into Tether on the Binance Smart Chain and use that, upload that. There is nothing more we can do for you. You can use crypto. You can actually use Bitcoin as well if you want. If you go through one of the payment processors, Now Payments or Coin Payments, you can use crypto or you can use a card. Now, if for whatever reason they're not accepting your card, I can't help you. We don't have any control over that. I'm sorry. Find another way. Find a way to get some crypto. I'm sorry if you're having trouble and difficulty, but there's really nothing more we can do for you on that. Okay. God bless. I hope you find a solution. And if you do, then talk about it in We Share Abundance publicly so that other people that have similar difficulty can benefit from your experience. God bless. So that's it from me till tomorrow. As I said, I gave you the time, I gave you the place. I'll be there. Until then, I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator, always wear a smile. See you later, alligator, Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah.